Welcome back, guys. In this video I just downloaded a template. Yes, I just downloaded an agency template, such as an SEO agency. So we're going to start editing some few things. So let's start with the rectangle tool. And this tool, I drag it and drop. So I want to take you guys through this design panel by the right hand side of your Figma software. So this is the rotation pane, where you can add any figure to change the rotation of your object. The next pane is the radius pane. It's either you use the radius pane there, or you come and click and drag these rounded shapes inside a rectangular object. So once I click the independent corners stuff beside the radius shape, it allows you to individually change the radius curve of each edge of a square. As you can see, the top left and the bottom right has a radius, but the top right and the bottom left doesn't have. So when we come below, this is the stroke side. In this section of the design pane, you can actually manipulate your stroke of any object. As you can see, I just increased the stroke and I'm reducing the opacity of that same stroke. This is where you can handle the opacity, and this layer section of this pane handles the color scheme, the mode of the layer. So as you can see, exclusion, you can see the effect it's having on the background design. So if I click normal, it's going to you won't see the text that's behind the rectangular object. So next we'll go to the text tool, and I'll just type a demo. This is a test text. Now this, once I click it on any place on our design page or canvas, it's just going to be typing horizontally. As you can see, you can also add drop shadow by the bottom side of the design pane. I can increase and reduce the opacity, increase the blur, increase the spread and the X and Y axis of the drop shadow. So that being said, this I will change it to layer blur. As you can see, the layer is blurred. Then inner shadow, it's just going to give it an inner shadow, though it's not visible right now. But what I would just advise you is to pause this video and play around with this design pane panel until you understand what each and every button does here. Mind you, each and every one of them has its own functionality, and it's going to improve or reduce the design that you have. So just be careful while you play around with it. And anytime you have an issue, just use Ctrl Z to get back to where you were.